So, Cloud Collector's Choice. We have the professor here and Devin in the lab. Hey, Professor.
Yeah.
I'm FD, Rollin
Yeah.
FD YouTube.
Oh,
I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, what's up?
What made you want to get involved in street ball? What made you want to start playing?
Street ball? Oh, well, you know, in the 90s, the early 2000s, the genre was actually on high. It was like
That's
more
right.
mainstream, right? With the N1.
Yeah.
So I was a
Because I was in
fan.
college when N1 was big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a fan. I was maybe more of a fan of N1 than I even was the NBA. You know, right after Jordan retired, NBA was a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people were on N1. And so that's who I was. You know, first day, school fit, N1 head to toe.
All right.
So going to try out when the reality show came out and they had the tryouts for local talent, I just went out there as a fan. And the next thing I know, it turned into a job opportunity.
Okay.
So it was really something I kind of fell into, but I was just a big fan of it.
All right.
Yeah.
What about your crossover? Just tell everybody about how you perfected that.
The crossover, I had a trainer, big shout out to Rodney Howard. I had a trainer when I was in 4th grade that my parents got me. This is like before individual training. Now everybody got a trainer, right?
Yeah.
This dude, he was kind of ahead of his time. So I got with him, and one of the first moves he showed me was the Iverson crossover. I think the first move was like the in and out, then it was the in and out crossover, and then he showed me the Iverson crossover, and then that was when I kind of realized I had a gift for learning moves at an early age. I learned these moves within like a week.
Okay.
But, you know, all I did was ball, so I got so many reps in, and then it got to a point where I was able to actually cross over full-grown adults when I was in 4th grade. And like in 4th grade, I'm literally like some of these little kids running around.
Yeah.
I'm this tall, crossover with adult. That move was just lethal. So I've been working on it, you know, ever since I was little. Yeah.
Well, so what are the things that you think you do in your game that attracts young people to the game of basketball?
You know, clowning. You know, like I think like a lot of players can be entertaining. There's all different types of way to be entertaining. If you dunk, if you're fast, if you just get by people. I think what I always try to focus on is a little bit of everything. Obviously, I'm not dunking, but like a little bit of everything in terms of the handle. So like I've really predicated on clowning the defense and trying to like make people look silly, but also be extremely effective, right? Not every person can you shake up and turn right. You know, sometimes you got to go to the straight like fundamentals. So I try to just be as entertaining as I can having the ball. But I think what the kids take too is like ankle breakers or spinning people around, stuff like that. But there's a lot of ways to be entertaining.
My last question, in the NBA right now, what players really get you excited? What do you like to see?
I was just in Abu Dhabi. I had to check out, sit courtside for the Team USA game.
Yes.
And man, you know, for the upcoming talent, you know, like Ant Edwards was pretty impressive to watch.
Yes.
Jason Tatum was impressive, but really it was still like the GOATs who we know in the last 10, 15 years. Braun was the leader of the team.
Curry.
Steph went crazy the second game. Durant was actually injured and he was sitting out at the time, but Braun like went off the first game. Steph went off the second game. To see that up close in person and to know that they're kind of like roughly in my age bracket was kind of inspirational. You know what I mean? Just seeing them play every other night at that age and go hard is pretty dope. But it inspires me too. You know what I mean? I'm 6 months older than LeBron. I had the pleasure to meeting him a couple months ago and we kind of had this discussion. But, so yeah, I find motivation.
What did you talk about in that conversation?
It was real quick. It was chaotic, right? There was a sea of people trying to film it and all that. So we had a combo on a bunch of people's cameras, but it was quick. I didn't take tons of his time. I was just like, what's up, Braun? You know, pleasure to finally connect with you because I had met Bronny 2 or 3 times. We know each other, right? Braun used to watch N1, you know what I'm saying? So we finally connected, and then I was just saying, like, bro, you know, we the same age. I was like, I'm actually like just look like 6 months older than you. And I said, you're my inspiration at the highest level to keep going, man. Because it's like he keeps going, I'm trying to keep going. And all that. So I was just, you know, it was a quick exchange, but a cool exchange. You know what I mean?
Yep. I appreciate your time.
For sure, bro.
Yep.
Hey, much love, man. There we go.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you look in that camera and say, I'm the professor and I'm rolling with FD?
What's up, y'all? It's the professor, and I'm rolling with FD, man. Subscribe. Let's get it.
I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, let's go.
Yep.
My bro.